The shocking story of Air India Flight 171. DepthLine TV documentary. Imagine sitting inside a modern passenger airplane. The engines are roaring. The plane begins to move. Within seconds, it lifts off the runway and climbs into the sky. Everything feels normal. But suddenly, something goes terribly wrong. The pilots send an urgent distress call, Mayday. Mayday. Passengers have no idea what is happening. Only 32 seconds later, the aircraft falls from the sky. A massive explosion shakes the ground, and one of the most shocking aviation disasters unfolds. This is the tragic and mysterious story of Air India Flight 171. And today on DepthLine TV, we will uncover what really happened. Airplane the flight. The aircraft involved was a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, one of the most advanced passenger airplanes in the world. The flight was scheduled to travel from Ahmedabad, India to London Gatwick Airport. On board were 230 passengers, 12 crew members, a total of 242 people. For most passengers, this was just another long international flight. But no one knew this journey would end in tragedy. Airplane departure takeoff. The first moments. On June 12, 2025, at around 1:39 p.m., the aircraft began its takeoff from Ahmedabad Airport. The engines pushed the massive aircraft forward. The plane accelerated, faster and faster, until it finally lifted off the runway. But just seconds after takeoff, something unusual started to happen. The aircraft began losing power. The pilots immediately realized something was wrong. They sent a desperate mayday call to air traffic control. Inside the cockpit, alarms were ringing. Inside the cabin, passengers were confused and frightened, warning a critical system failure. Investigators later discovered something shocking. The fuel control switches for the engines had suddenly moved to the cutoff position. These switches control the flow of fuel to the engines. When they are turned off, the engines stop working. Without engine power, the airplane cannot stay in the air. Within seconds, both engines lost thrust. The aircraft began losing altitude rapidly. Collision the crash. The aircraft remained in the air for only 32 seconds after takeoff. Then the worst happened. The plane crashed into the hostel building of BJ Medical College in Ahmedabad. A huge explosion followed. Flames and smoke covered the entire area. Rescue teams rushed to the crash site, but the destruction was massive. Crying face casualties. The crash caused devastating loss. 241 people on the plane lost their lives. 19 people on the ground were killed. Dozens were injured. This made the disaster one of the deadliest aviation accidents of the decade. But among all this tragedy, something almost unbelievable happened. Bust in silhouette, the miracle survivor. Out of 242 people, only one passenger survived. He was sitting in seat 11A. When the aircraft crashed, the impact destroyed most of the plane. But somehow, he managed to escape from the wreckage. Witnesses said he was seen walking away from the debris, injured but alive. Many people called it nothing short of a miracle. His survival shocked investigators and aviation experts around the world. Stop sign: important airplane safety systems. Modern airplanes like the Boeing 787 Dreamliner are designed with multiple safety systems to prevent disasters. For example, engine redundancy. Commercial airplanes usually have more than one engine. Even if one engine fails, the aircraft can still fly safely. Fuel control systems. Pilots control the flow of fuel to the engines using special switches in the cockpit. Flight warning systems. If something goes wrong, alarms and warning messages immediately alert the pilots. Black box recorders. Every airplane carries two important devices: the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder. These devices record everything happening during the flight. They help investigators understand what really happened. Magnifying glass tilted right investigation. After the crash, investigators recovered the black boxes from the wreckage. These recorders contain vital information about pilot conversations, engine performance, aircraft systems. Experts are carefully analyzing this data to determine the exact cause of the disaster. One key question remains. Was it a technical malfunction, a human error, or something else entirely? Clapperboard final thoughts. The tragedy of Air India Flight 171 reminds us how fragile life can be. Modern aviation is incredibly safe. Millions of flights travel safely every year. But sometimes, even advanced technology cannot prevent tragedy. And the mystery behind this disaster continues to raise serious questions. DepthLine TV. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden stories behind aviation mysteries, make sure to subscribe to DepthLine TV. Turn on the bell icon so you never miss our next documentary. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. And follow DepthLine TV on Facebook and TikTok for more amazing and mysterious stories. Your support helps us bring you more P.